Right then. Enjoying the new little nose warmer here. Smoking great. It's got a small diameter bowl. Probably about half inch. Maybe 5/8. I usually like larger diameter because they hold more tobacco and you get a longer smoke, but I'm learning it. I'm figuring it out. I get about a 30-minute smoke out of it, and it's going to work out perfect for a work pipe. Fits in the pocket of the work shirt nice. Anyway, so we got a clown show on our hands. My first call of the day was a two-man call. See, they don't put any information. If you're the second man on the call, if it's somebody else's baby and you're just going there for muscle or to help or to, whatever, they don't put any details on my end of it. All it says is two-man call. Located in a town called Scandinavia, which is east of where our headquarters is. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, who am I doing this two-man call with? Because sometimes when somebody goes on vacation, they shuffle us around and they shift us down into different areas, right? So who am I getting stuck with on this two-man call? Is it going to be DTR? Is he running down here? Because one of the boys is off and everybody slides south, My next several calls are in South Central. So I'm like, who is it? I come rolling up. It's not, so it's an hour and a half, hour and three-quarter drive one way to get to this place. I come rolling up to the house. It's pouring rain. The customer just had a concrete driveway put in, so it's roped off. And everybody's parked out on the road. And the van, the company van that's sitting there is not DTR's. I'm like, oh shit. So I put my raincoat on, grabbed my tool bag, and I had to walk past this van to, where am I going? This stupid GPS is... I had to walk past this van to get into the house. So I took a look in the van. And the van was squeaky clean inside. I'm like, nope. It's definitely not DTR. It's definitely not Daniel Boone, because he's a filthy smoker and just his van is a shit show. The only other person it can be is the self-proclaimed best tech in the company. Sure enough. I can't stand him. He can't stand me. The instructions have been given. Well, we got new people now. They don't know this. The instructions have been given. Don't ever send these two out on a two-man call together. It's just too much friction. The hate runs deep. But anyway, so I'm like, oh no, it's the self-proclaimed best tech in the company. And I walk in the house and sure shit. His first response, what are you doing here? And I'm like, this was my first call as a two-man call. No information, no nothing. I have no idea what's going on. He goes, well, you can go home, he said. The call's already done. I already got it done. I didn't designate it as a two-man call. It was a stacked washer and dryer. The dryer sitting on top of the washer. If he didn't designate it as a two-man call, that means the scheduling girl, when she sees in the notes that it's a stacked unit, is automatically designating it as a two-man call. So I got to get a hold of her and have a talk. Unless the text specifies it's a two-man call, it's not a two-man call. We can handle it. And sure enough, self-proclaimed, he had it done. I don't know what he was doing, what his mission was, but he was finishing up on it. It was all done. And sat there and talked for about a minute. And I grabbed my tool bag and walked out. Easy money. Yep. So, I'm heading back up now to South Central. The next call is in the town I used to live in, which might give me the opportunity, actually I'm going to make it the opportunity, to swing back into the turd, grab the food that I left in the fridge, and grab my rotary spreader, and I might even take my lunch break, grab one of my little micro switches out of my van here, and fix my saw while I'm there. Sweet. Yep. And then they have me gradually working back north. Now my last call of the day is back up in Rhinelander by the shop, and I'm supposed to have a part for it, but I don't. It's not here. What's happening? I hear a clicking noise. I think I accidentally turned on a piece of equipment. So, we're going to stop here in the middle of the road. No, we're not, because there's a vehicle coming out that driveway. Yeah, my gas sniffer is clicking. I accidentally, when I put my tool bag in, I hit the on switch and it turned it on. Anyway, the part I need for my last call is not here, but we have a transfer truck coming in today, so hopefully it's on the transfer truck. Otherwise, just to be on the safe side, I might swing by the central shop and just see if it's sitting in the central shop, because stuff is getting screwed up. Yeah, so might do that. But yeah, that's the easiest money I've ever made. Awesome. So, what else? Mia chimed in this morning. She had to go to the doctor to get labs done. Everything for the most part was okay and normal. She already got her test results back. Everything for the most part is okay, except for her hemoglobin levels are out of whack, but that's because she literally has leukemia. So we already knew those numbers weren't going to be good. But so she's got the day off. She's going to work around the house, work around the yard, except it's raining down here where she lives. So I don't know how much she's going to get done in the yard, but she's going to work around the house, and then she's got a spa appointment for the little princess, Little Bitters, at about 1 o'clock. Go in and get haircut, nails trimmed, cleaned up, that sort of thing. Yep. So that's her day. Other than that, not much new to report. Still haven't heard anything back from my dad, but he's weird like that. Sometimes he doesn't he doesn't, I don't know if he just doesn't hear that he got a text message, or he doesn't see it, or what the deal is, or, yeah, so I'll hear back from him. Mia's dad is currently moved out of his condo and living, he found a fully furnished apartment that he's renting. All of his stuff has been put into storage, and they're working on that big problem down in the basement where the tree root punched through the floor of the basement and ruptured a water line. He's not going to be going back to that place. He's going to be finding something else as living quarters. So, yeah. But anyway, she called him last night. She always calls him every Sunday. And that's the status on him. Don't know how his cancer's doing. Like I said, he's riding it out. He's not getting treatment. He's just going to live his last days the best he can. And so he has a somewhat decent quality of life, I guess. He's basically just given up. Yeah. So there's some rough times coming in Mia's world. Little Bitters is 102 years old. She's not long for this world, and that's her baby. That's her child. That's her whole world. And then her dad, he's on his final lap as well. So it's gonna be a rough time to be in a dating situation or a relationship situation with Mia, because yeah, she's not going to handle that well. Nope. Oh man, not looking forward to that. Other than that, I got nothing, so I'll just keep you updated as this shit show continues. But man, you can't argue with that. Making good money, pretty much doing nothing.